Here I am in the garden. Now, what if you had a plant, say this big blueberry bush, and you wanted to change one thing about it? Well, today on The Innovative Scientist, I'm showing you how. Here we have 2 strawberries, buffer, enzyme, a coffee filter, water, and cellulose vacuole. Now first, we take the strawberry and put it in the baggie. That's how non-scientists call it. Strawberries. And then I'm gonna do this. And we start mushing and mashing and buffing and bushing and hushing and whooshing. And I keep smushing, keep smishing, keep smashing, keep smishing, pinch and pinch, smush and smush and smush, smush and smush until it turns into some sort of liquidy thing. Now what's happening in the bag is that we're smushing it to break open those cells. And now we open up a tiny bit and we add in the buffer. This will help us get the DNA out of the nucleus of the cells. And the buffer is used to make the cells make a bunch of copies of their self. And then we swish it around. You'll notice some bubbles because this buffer is actually just dish soap, water, and salt. Now you swish it around and you get a strawberry solution. I'm looking at you, Alice. You love strawberries, so this is going to be probably your favorite. Now we're ready with our strawberry solution. We'll pour it into this filter over here. Carefully. So, what we're doing now is that we're filtering the liquid. Blub, 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 blub. Helping hands. Ding, 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 ding. Now, what's inside here is a strawberry solution that contains all the DNA. To get the DNA out, we'll use this enzyme to break open the nucleus of all the copied cells. Remember to do it at an angle and slowly. And then, what I'm doing right now is that I'm swirling around the strawberry layer so that more of it comes in contact with the alcohol layer. Once that happens, we're going to let it settle. And supposedly, the DNA should rise out of the red layer, which is at the 1/3 mark, and up to the 2/3 mark, which is that bubble on the surface. You might see floating pieces of DNA starting to rise to the surface. That's completely normal. Remember, it's molecular. Well, first, that slimy stuff. This slimy stuff, that is DNA. Scientists call it deoxyribonucleic acid. Only say that if you're good with wordplay. Apparently, that DNA can change how an organism looks, feels, anything. Now we take the DNA and scrape it into another vial. Okay, so I want to put that strawberry DNA into this blueberry plant so that the blueberries will gain the sweetness of strawberries. Now I'm injecting this DNA into this plant, so it's a blueberry plant. I'm trying to inject DNA into it for an experiment of mine. Then it'll start making copies of it because of a property in plants. And that way, I'm going to introduce a new trait into the plant. If we add that DNA in, we can change up the flavor of the berries as well as some other properties. My hypothesis is that the DNA they just injected will cause it to gain the traits of a strawberry, including increased sweetness. Stay tuned on the Innovative Scientist to see what happens next.